What's going on, guys? My name is BasedOnImpulse and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing our weekly read through of this week at Bungie. Today they're supposed to be talking about economies and progression, so I'm pretty excited about that and the implications that it's going to have for preparing for the new expansion. So I guess let's just go ahead and get into this, but before we do, if you guys are interested, we are doing a Beyond Light giveaway for the Digital Deluxe Edition on any platform. You can find the link to that in the description box down below. Also, if you guys are interested in more Destiny content, be sure to drop a sub, because we're always uploading brand new Destiny content here on the channel. I'm actually working on another video at the same time that this TWAB came out, so I just paused for a second to go ahead and read this and get this video out for you guys, and then that video will probably be up tomorrow. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and talk about this. So this week at Bungie, there's a lot going on. New Vidoc came out. If you guys missed it, make sure to check it out. The new Vidoc was pretty good. For the first half of it, we kind of got stuff we already knew, but then the stuff we got later about the season was very interesting. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to check it out. I did do a reaction to that Vidoc. If you guys have missed that, make sure to click the card at the top right of your screen right now. But let's just go ahead and scroll through. We got the roadmap here. We had this trailer that came out this morning. If you guys missed that trailer, I will link it. I'm not going to play it for you guys right now, but if you guys missed it, make sure to check it out. It's a pretty good trailer. It's pretty much just kind of a promotional thing. It didn't really show us anything we didn't already know, but still a cool trailer nonetheless. Bungie always makes great trailers. Alright, here we go. Progression changes. The start of any new Destiny expansion begins with a power climb as you experience the campaign and play through the story missions. After finishing that up and completing some additional quests and activities, you're usually around what we call the soft cap, and will need to start earning powerful rewards to continue to increase power so you can take on some of the more aspirational activities. After you reach the hard cap, there's an additional 10 power you can earn through pinnacle rewards if you want to go for pinnacle cap. So the changes we're getting: soft cap is going to be 1200, hard cap is going to be 1250, pinnacle cap is going to be 1260. So basically everything's going up by 200 power. That doesn't really surprise me. When you first log on in the next season, all of your weapons and armor will be at 1050 power or higher. If you already have anything over 1050, it will be unchanged, and anything under will be brought up to 1050. All new players will start at 1050 as well. Kind of already got that from the Vidoc. If you were watching carefully when they scrolled over the landing zone in the Cosmodrome, it did say recommended power 1050. So 1050 is now the new 750. 1050 is where we're all going to be right when the expansion drops, or higher if you're already there. So if you're a little bit behind on power and you're grinding up, trying to get prepared for the next season, don't worry about it if you're not past hard cap yet, which is 1050, because you're going to be hitting 1050 anyway automatically. So if you're still grinding out levels to try and get to 1050, don't sweat it too much, because that's where we're going at the start of Beyond Light. Powerful reward changes. We've heard a lot of feedback from players for more opportunities to earn powerful rewards from the activities you enjoy most. We have a change coming that will allow you to have a chance to earn powerful rewards from Strikes, Gambit, Crucible, and from seasonal drops all the way up until the hard cap. Be much quicker to continue to complete all the powerful reward sources each week, but if you want to play Strikes or Crucible matches all day, you can earn powerful rewards. Awesome. Love that. That is one thing that did kind of irk me, is that powerful was kind of strange the way that it worked. This is a pretty good change. I like that they're doing this so that you can keep doing the activities that you like to continue to level up. We hope this helps you to continue increasing your power during the period when you are still close to soft cap and may find completing some of the powerful sources like the EO very difficult. Okay, cool. Tokens and collections. Destiny's at the best when you shoot aliens, getting loot and becoming more powerful. That gameplay loot breaks down when the best way to increase your power is standing at the tower, handing in tokens to Lord stacks. Starting next season, gear received from collections and turning in tokens will have a lower power than in previous seasons. Gear earned through token purchase will be 20 power below your level, and collection buybacks will be capped at 1050 power. Okay, so you do not need to store tokens. Good to know. PSA right now, everybody, stop worrying about hoarding tokens, because it seems like that's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to have any effect on you at all. Economy changes. Materials with no home. Several destinations going. Oh, good. This is one of the most important things that I wanted to hear about. Simple answer is that there are no changes to these currencies in Season of the Hunt. You'll be continue to spend them at vendors as normal. Starting in Season 13, Fade Glass Needles, Alkane Dust, Simulation Season, and Starfight will no longer be accepted by vendors. For those of you that still have unspent stockpiles at the end of Season of the Hunt, Spider will be kind enough to offer a small Glimmer exchange to take them off your hands, but you'll realize the best value by spending them before that point, so make sure to turn your stockpiles before the end of next season. Okay, so they'll still be there, but if you don't spend them before the end of the season, then you can just turn them all in for a bunch of Glimmer to Spider. Okay, fair enough. That's not really what I thought they were going to do, but I guess that's fine. There are other items that will remove from inventory at the end of season arrivals, like faction tokens have not had a purpose in a while, and like the expiring ramen coupons never really had a purpose but held some sentimental value. We know it might be hard to part with those, but it's time to let them go. Okay, so they're basically just cleaning up our inventories. Bounties. Back in late April, we shared some plans on how to tackle the problem of bounty fatigue. We've made some shifts to seasonal bounties and reduced their importance on earning seasonal currency and seasonal progress. We're happy with these changes, but still want to continue to improve the bounty system. One of the plans we previewed was to eventually replace weekly bounties with a new mechanism to provide players with a set of non-expiring and account-shaped objectives each week that will grant lots of season rank progress. We're still working on the system, and we'll share more. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're getting any changes to bounties next season. So save your bounties. I did a bunch last night. Make sure you're saving their bounties because it does not seem like there's going to be any changes coming with the release of the new expansion, because next expansion is season 12, not season 13. So it seems like we're not going to get any changes until that would be, I guess, the quote-unquote winter season, even though it's coming out in February. Season Pass. The Season Pass, if you come to know, since Shadowkeep is largely staying the same, there will be new weapons and armor to earn off both the free and the owned track. One big change we're making is adding Bright Dust to the Season Pass. Yes! Thank you, Bungie. As mentioned before, we wanted to change the way you earn Bright Dust and move more towards account-specific paths to give players with only one character significantly more Bright Dust than they've been earning over the last year. Here's a high-level look at the changes coming next season. 7,500 Bright Dust on the free path, 3,000 on the paid path, and weekly bounties award 100 Bright Dust. Awesome. Because I literally only have 800 Bright Dust right now. I'm a big fan of this. I really do. Yeah, good job, Bungie. That's a very, very good change. People have been asking for that for a while. One of our goals is to not have a system that pushes you to grind out every weekly bounty on all 3 characters every single week. Whether you're a 3-character player or only play a hunter, Bright Dust will be more available while earning ranks on the Season Pass. Awesome. 100% down with that. Nice change, Bungie. Spider is going through some changes in Beyond Light. Through a notoriously savvy black market dealer, our favorite forearm friend has been largely the same for quite some time now, but the impending journey to Europa has finally given him a reason to tune up materials exchange and make 2 key changes. Spider will no longer be selling legendary shards. Yeah, I don't really know anybody that uses that, not surprised. In place of legendary shards, Spider is now selling enhancement prisms. These highly valued items come to cost 400 shards per prism. Whew! And he's stingy with them, so you can only purchase 3 a week. Okay, well, so don't do that, just go run the Nightfall. That's really expensive. Whew, good lord. I wanted to give those of you with higher balances a way to transmute your legendary shards into something a little more valuable than planetary materials and upgrade modules. Fair enough. Second, we've taken a look at how the enhancement core exchange works and made some changes. The ascending cost mechanism has been removed, and in its place, Spider will now sell you 5 enhancement cores a day for a fixed price of 30 shards each. While this does limit the number of cores you can acquire from him each day, we feel a consistent price is a clearer experience with less chance to accidentally spend large quantities of legendary shards. That, I think, is a very good change. I think that the whole increasing charge for the cores was a little weird. I think this is going to put it in a better spot. It's also cheaper. In the old purchase model, you'd paid 310 legendary shards for 5 enhancement cores. In the new model, you'll only pay 30 shards each, which equals out to 150 legendary shards for 5 enhancement cores. Okay, good. I like that. That's good. While it does limit your acquisition rate, it will actually save you 160 legendary shards every 5 cores. Solid. I'm down with it. Sure thing, Bungie. Works for me. Finally, we've seen a few people wondering if you'll be able to equip the Ghost mod Speed Demon with other mods like Guiding Light in the new system. We have some good news for you. We won't need to. Starting in Beyond Light, both Legendary and Exotic will neatly summon instantly. Yes! Even without the Transmat preloader perk. As a result, there's no need for a Ghost mod to impact this functionality, so Speed Demon was not carried forward into the new system. Awesome. Perfect. Fine with that. If you're already driving around a Sparrow with Transmat preloader, you can keep using it and it will work just fine. You can pull it from collections again and get 2 new perks. Newly created Sparrows will no longer roll on Transmat preloader, so you'll have a chance to get yourself an extra perk and still retain the instant summon speed. Awesome. All around great. I'm very happy about that. I guess Guiding Light is still going to be a mod you can put on the Ghost. It's probably going to be pretty expensive, but I guess you'll still be able to do it. Eververse. Starting in Season of the Hunt, Bright Engrams will now contain all Eververse content from Season 1 to 3 seasons prior to the current season. Here's some practical examples. Season 12, Bright Engrams contain all content from Seasons 1 through 9. Bright Engrams contain all content from Seasons 1 through 10 and Season 13. The more you open Bright Engrams, your chances for any of those things you don't want or you don't own increases. There will be instances of duplicates drops, but the engram will be weighted to grant things you might be hunting. Okay, good with all of that. When Beyond Light and Update 3.0 release on November 10th, some world activities will be removed. Flashpoints, weekly engrams should be claimed before November 10th or they will be removed. Oh, okay. All destination adventures, world quests with from year 1 locations such as Enemy of My Enemy, Exos Black, and data recovery. Okay, fair enough. Inventory item removal. Certain items will be deprecated from players' inventories that respond with vaulted destinations, activities, and campaigns. Fair enough. Figured that was probably going to happen. 14-hour downtime. This is an important thing to note. If you're somebody that might not have the best internet, you are going to be able to preload the Beyond, or pre-download, I guess would be the more accurate description, Beyond Light. When that comes out, you'll be able to pre-download it. So once Destiny goes offline, which will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific, on November 10th, or on November 9th, sorry, that's when it'll start. So once that maintenance starts, you'll be able to download the new expansion. You won't be able to play because servers will be offline until reset, but you will be able to download it in advance. So if you're somebody with not the best internet in the world, definitely make sure that you take advantage of that. Seals and titles, claim and equip in the titles. Yep, we talked about that last week. And looks like that's really all we got. Let's see what Cosmo has on the closing notes. It's been a fun-filled week with several early mornings for us on Pacific time. It's always nice to start off your day with delivering a new Vidoc or an exciting new launch trailer. The train carrying the hype is nearing its destination, though, and beyond that will be arriving in less than 2 weeks. Almost time to start counting the sleeps until the big launch. Next week, we will have a preview of some patch notes coming with the big update on November 10th. We want to leave plenty for you to discover for your own on Beyond Light and Season of the Hunt. We're excited to let the game do the talking, but we will still check in next week for one last TWAB before launch. See you then, Cosmo. All right. Overall, pretty good TWAB, a lot of good system changes. I'm glad that they did let us know about Speed Demon. I'm glad that they're changing that so that everything summons instantly. That's a really good change. Definitely down with that. The Spider Enhancement Core thing, I'm down with that for preparing for content in advance. That's totally fine. It's not a super steep price, and you get a good amount of cores out of it. So that's going to be, what'll it be total? Fixed price of 30 shards each, so you can buy 5 a day. That's 150, 450 shards for 15 cores a day. If you're sitting on a lot of shards, not a bad deal. This is phenomenal. I'm so happy they're adding Bright Dust to the Season Pass. Good to know that bounties are not seeing any changes next season. Well, good and bad, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Good for prep, bad because it's kind of unfair. Materials, kind of a weird way to do it, not what I was expecting, but I guess it works out because you'll be able to turn them in for Glimmer if you don't spend them. Tokens, this is not great for prep, but it is a good system change, but at the same time, now tokens have even less of a purpose, so that's going to need to get some reworking. We already pretty much knew about this, not surprised. I am happy also with the powerful reward changes. So, I mean, yeah, overall, this was a great TWAB, guys. I'm very happy with all the changes that we saw in here. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I think my personal favorite thing about this whole thing was finding out about the Bright Dust stuff, and as well as the powerful rewards. Both of those are phenomenal system changes and also things that I've been wanting to see in the game for a while, so I'm really happy that they finally pulled the trigger on that, and they're giving us both of those things. But if you guys enjoyed the video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you guys are enjoying this style of video for the TWAB, I'd appreciate it if you could let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to see something else, that's totally fine. Just let me know what the format is that you guys would like to see for this. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've got a new video coming out tomorrow that any of you new or returning players are definitely going to want to check out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Remember to check out all my links in the description as well as entering the Beyond Light giveaway down there. And that's really all I got for you guys. So I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow, and that's pretty much all I got.